All right, hunters, time for some brutal honesty. There are rifles still in circulation that turn perfectly good hunts into tragic comedy, and today we're naming names. These are the top 5 hunting rifles only idiots use in 2025, from outdated calibers to junk optics and sketchy ergonomics that get you gutted at the crucial moment. I'll break down exactly why they fail, real field examples, and the smart, affordable upgrades that actually put meat in the freezer. Don't skip. The last one will change how you buy forever. So ready for the listicle? Let's jump right in the video. Number 5. Holland & Holland Double Rifle. Killer but costs a fortune and doesn't do much in the mud. This British icon from 1885 vibes still rules for big game chasers. But in 2025, it's mostly for show-offs who want to flex old-school style over real performance. Chambered in beasts like .500 Nitro Express, it packs 2 barrels side by side for quick follow-ups on charging elephants or lions in Africa's thick brush. Weighing around 11 pounds with engraved side plates and walnut stocks that shine like jewelry, it's built for dangerous game safaris where one shot might not cut it. But let's be real. Most hunters today stick to bolt actions for deer or elk in the woods, not posing for Instagram in the Serengeti. This rifle's history dates back to colonial hunts, where pros needed instant second shots without reloading under pressure. Today, with better optics and calibers, it's more museum piece than must-have. The craftsmanship is top-notch, with hand-fitted actions that last generations, yet modern synthetics laugh at its fragility in rain or snow. For urban deer stands or mountain goats, this thing's a joke. Too bulky and pricey. Optics? Forget it. Iron sights only, unless you custom mount a scope that looks ridiculous. In 2025, with drones spotting game and apps tracking weather, this relic feels stuck in 1925. Sure, it's got prestige kings and celebs own them, but prestige doesn't fill your tag. The balance is perfect for offhand shots in thickets, yet that perfection comes at the cost of versatility. You can't swap barrels easily like newer rifles, so one caliber locks you in. For hogs in Texas or moose in Canada, it's laughable. Too much gun for the job. The engraving tells stories of epic hunts, but stories don't zero at 300 yards. If you're an idiot for tradition over tech, this is your jam. Otherwise, save the cash for a truck or a lease. Number 4. Blazer R93. Meet the Blazer R93, the straight-pull wannabe that promised revolution but delivered headaches. Perfect for hunters who hate smooth cycles and love repair bills. This German straight-pull bolt action hit the scene in the 90s as the rifle of the century. With its modular barrels, you swap like Lego for calibers from .23 to .375 H&H. At about 7 pounds in a synthetic stock, it's light for mountain hunts, and the trigger's crisp for quick snaps at running roe deer in Europe. But in 2025, after recalls for bolts exploding backward, into faces, it's the choice for thrill seekers who court disaster. The straight pull lets you rack rounds faster than a traditional bolt, ideal for driven pheasant or boar chases where seconds count. The action feels snappy at first, but stiffens in cold weather, and the safety's that ugly red button everyone mocks. For whitetail in the Midwest, it's over-engineered nonsense. Why pay premium for a rifle that might grenade? The accuracy shines sub-MOA with match ammo, but that's true of cheaper rigs too. In thick timber, the short throw helps, yet the recoil ghosts linger, making pros think twice. If you're chasing exotics, the modularity tempts. But for most, it's a flex that backfires. In 2025, with budget straight pulls flooding markets, the R93's hype deflates. Accurate, yes, but at what risk? It's got a lifetime warranty if you're lucky, but service waits are eternal. For elk and Rockies, the wait saves energy, but one bad swap and you're done. The checkering grips wet hands okay, yet the whole package screams, I spent too much on yesterday's tech. Idiots love the cool factor, ignoring the bolt horror stories online. It's reliable 99% of the time, but that 1%? Game over. Skip it for something proven. Your face will thank you. Number 3. Mossberg Patriot. The budget bolt that tries hard but trips over its own feet like grabbing a knockoff tool that breaks on day 2. This American workhorse from 2010-ish chambers, everything from 243 to 300 Win Mag, with a 22-inch fluted barrel for decent velocity on deer drives. At 6.5 pounds in synthetic stock, It's light for all-day carries, and the LBA trigger breaks clean at 2 pounds for steady shots at 200 yards. But in 2025, it's the idiot's pick for skimping on basics. The plastic feels toy-like, and the toggle safety clicks loud enough to spook everything within earshot. The detachable box mag holds 5 rounds and pops out smooth, better than some rivals, and the spiral bolt looks cool but adds zero function. Hunters grab it for hogs in the south or antelope prairies, praising the soft butt pad that eats .30 Euro 6 kick like candy. Yet the 22-inch limit chokes magnums, and no pillar bedding means it shifts under heat. The action's clunky, stiff out of the box, needing break-in or oil baths. For bear in Alaska, it's undergunned without upgrades, and the scope base wobbles on rough rides. It's accurate enough, 1.5 MOA groups, but whoop-de-doo, so's your grandpa's old 700. The threaded barrel on some models tempts suppressors, but the crown's meh for precision. In wetwoods, the stock swells and warps faster than wood. Pros say it's value-packed under $400, but that's damning with faint praise when Rugers outshine it. The matte finish hide scratch is okay, yet the whole rifle screams, "I shopped clearance." Idiots buy it thinking cheap equals smart, ignoring the upgrades it'll beg for. It's got a lifetime warranty, but who wants to ship a lemon? Pass for something with soul. Number 2. Remington 7A3. The Remington 7A3 is the rusty nail in the budget coffin Remington's attempt at cheap thrills that lands like a thud, ideal for hunters who enjoy fighting their gear. This bolt action from the Freedom Group era hits 308 to 7mm Rem mag with a 22-inch Magnum contour barrel for solid punch on elk trails. Weighing 7.5 pounds in a nylon stock, it's hefty for stability, and the crossfire trigger adjusts down to 3 pounds for clean breaks at dusk. But in 2025, post-bankruptcy Remington Blues make it the fool's gold. Build quality's hit or miss, with rough actions that grind like sandpaper. Hunters snag it for mule deer in deserts, liking the thick barrel that holds 0 through hot strings. Yet the eye relief's trash, scoping you on magnum blasts, and the stock's hollow clack echoes in silence. No aftermarket love means you're stuck stock. No chassis swaps like the 700. The bolt's meaty but sluggish, eating time on doubles. For varmint calls, it's overbuilt and heavy, and the finish chips like paint on a beater truck. Protusubmoa. Potential, but that's after bedding and tweaks out of box? Me. The recoil pad's decent, soaking 300 Win, but the comb's low for scopes. In snow hunts, the synthetic shrugs it off, yet the action stiffens below freezing. It's priced at $350 to steel if it weren't for the QC roulette. The barrel nut swap's easy for home gunsmiths, but who wants to? In 2025, with Tikka-level accuracy and rivals, the 783's a relic. The tangless safety confuses in panic, and the ejector's picky with brass. For kids, the weight teaches form, but the grit teaches curses. Idiots hoard it for Remington name, blind to the lemons. It's tough enough for knocks, but finesse? Nah. Ditch it for smoother sails. Number 1. Savage Axis 2. The entry-level bolt that screams, "I didn't read reviews," a bare-bones blunder for hunters too lazy to step up. Savage's 2020 refresh brings the AccuTrigger and 22-inch barrels in .223 to 350 Legend, weighing 6.3 pounds for easy youth or lady carries. The synthetic stock's rugged for brush busting, and the trigger's adjustable to 2.5 pounds for precise pokes at coyotes. But in 2025, it's the ultimate dunce cap. The action's clunky, the included scope's junk that fogs in rain, and it picks ammo like a diva. The 4-round detachable mag feeds reliable, and the bolt release is thumb-friendly for speedy ejects. Hunters use it for rabbits or first deer, praising the sub-2 MOA groups with factory loads. Yet the stock's hollow and flexy, shifting POI after bumps, and the safety's tang but gritty. No threaded options on base models choke suppressor fans, and the barrel's thin for heat mirage. For bore drives, the cycle lags, costing shots, and the comb's flat for high mounts. Pros say it's $300 gold for starters, but that's code for fixer-upper. The AccuTrigger saves it from creep hell, yet the overall fit's garage-built. In mud hunts, it gums up fast, unlike sealed rivals. It's accurate for 100 yards, but stretches to 300? Dicey. The recoil's soft with pads, but the balance tips forward awkward. In 2025, with feature-packed Howas at same price, Axis 2's lazy. The rails Picatinny ready, a nod, but the finish dulls quick. For travel, the weight wins, but the vibe loses. Idiots grab it blind, then whine online. It's warranted forever, but shipping eats time. Bottom line, it's functional filler, not Field King upgrade or regret.